So, we're gonna kind of switch off because we both attended this event. This is a joint storytelling session. So,
took my word. I was gonna say joint storytelling session.
Whoa! Great minds think alike.
That's true.
As such.
For the most part.
So, the Daytona Van Festival. Now, I know what you're saying. What is Van Festival? What the heck does that mean? Davis, what's a Van Festival?
Van Festival. You may think, oh, Vans, someone, shoe collectors are out there. People like shoes. Maybe it's a festival to celebrate Vans, the brand of shoes. It's not. It's a gathering of people who own or enjoy vans, like the vehicle, a van. Now, most of you may not know, or you may know, I'm kind of a big fan of vans. I want a van. Oops. I just kind of want a van, really. Like, if I'm going to get a car, it's going to be a van. So I thought, hey, why not invite Miller to this van show? And if, depending on how it turns out, we might be able to make this into a video.
This is going to go one of two ways. It's going to be great, and we're going to see a lot of cool vans, or we may see a couple cool vans, and we're going to see a lot of interesting people.
Interesting people. Those are the two options. Like, when I was deciding, she gave my Aunt Sarah, who took us, gave me the option of taking someone else with. I was like, all right, it's got to be Miller, because the two things that could happen. The two things that could happen.
So we had many great conversations on the way there, including an unexpected phone call, which was...
Oh, of course.
Very hilarious.
A friend of mine called me. You'll know who you are if you're listening. And just cut right into the middle of our conversation, talking about sushi plans. And when we were going to go
Fireman.
out. And Fireman.
And sushi plans.
And Fireman and sushi plans.
But we got there. We couldn't find it at first because it was like a pavilion tucked behind the Harley-Davidson building.
The big Harley-Davidson building in Daytona. It's got like a barbecue place and a hotel and everything.
This is Daytona. So you can kind of expect the demographic that a van festival would appeal to in the city of Daytona. The city beautiful, as it were.
Good old Daytona. We know the populace of Daytona is very... I mean, it's who's there, right?
Yeah, there's at least 3 people with IQs that are triple digits. At least.
We pull in behind Harley-Davidson building, van show. Instantly, right off the bat, we see a couple of really cool vans, just not underneath the pavilion, that are just there. We saw the one that looked like a kind of a...
very retro 80s neon throwback.
Yeah.
It had the grids and the palm trees. It was very cool looking.
Very fun. And then there's another one there that was pretty chill, just right outside. There's some cool cars there that weren't vans, that these people have an appreciation for cool vehicles.
And then we got to the pavilion.
Woo-wee. So, we were under the impression, my dad actually... he thought that we were going to a different van festival. So I got all of the details for one van festival, and I was expecting one thing entirely different.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom's friend was putting on the other van festival that had happened the Friday prior.
Yeah, I had no expectations. I was just going in oh, okay, I didn't even know it was in Daytona.
Yeah, well, that's right, because on our way there, you're like, oh, this is the way to my grandmother's house. Oh, we could just, drive over there. Whoa. Yeah. But yeah, my mom's friend was supposed to be putting on this one that I thought was happening. And so, of course, my dad was like, oh, dude, was your dad's friend hosting the thing? Oh, or how did that go? It was not my mom's friend hosting.
Oh, no.
Oh.
It was, it appeared to be some shirtless man on stage.
There were 2 men up there. The one guy was emceeing. He was shirtless.
He was playing a bunch of really corny 70s and 80s music.
Yeah, like
really corny.
Really corny. His kids were up there.
Or somebody's kids.
Someone's kids. I think they were his kids.
Some of them were shirtless. So,
some of them were shirtless also.
They inherited the shirtlessness
possibly. The only not shirtless kid was the little girl.
Yeah.
I think the only male who was shirtless up on stage was the other adult, and I think he was just the tech guy. He was getting the noises set up.
Half the populace on stage was shirtless.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
And so, let's talk a little bit about the vans before we get to the whole
Right, yeah. We'll get to the raffle ticket issue in a bit.
Yeah.
So there were some vans, I gotta say. Some of them were all right vans. I would definitely I took some ideas when I get my van.
There's a lot of carpet on the wall, which kind of scared me, considering that 90% of the people in Daytona smoke.
Super carpeted, very carpeted.
Yeah, it would not smell good in there.
Mm-mm.
If you smoke and you have carpet all
Hard to keep
lining
it clean.
vehicle, it's hard to keep it clean. But yeah, we saw some genuinely I would definitely take an 11-hour road trip in some of those vans. They seem very
some of them were pretty chill looking. Now, I do want to note, some of these people did come here from other states to be in this show.
Oh.
And I feel so bad for those, they're the ones who had the good vans, and then they get to Daytona, and all the Daytona vans are like,
hey, maybe we just missed all the people. Maybe we just went right after literally
everyone
left.
else. Yeah,
there were a total of 20 people about.
Yeah, there were
probably a bit more, a few dozen.
There were a couple dozen people, and each of them with their van or van spectacles. They're little van-looking glasses you wear when you look at vans. They're invisible. They're not real. It's like a thinking cap.
A lot of
lawn chairs.
Lawn chairs.
Yeah, everyone had lawn chairs outside their vans. Some of these vans. Now, my personal favorite was a van. It had some beautiful... We'll put it up on the screen now. It had some excellent detailing. I liked the paint job it had. You looked inside. It had a cool little... It had a really cool style.
Rustic.
It was... And then it had this really tasteful painting. We're gonna have to censor that.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
It was
the naked lady van.
It was naked lady van.
There were three.
There were three,
at least, naked ladies.
There was a naked lady painted on each side in a scene with a dragon, and then inside there was a painting framed.
I'm pretty sure there were some UFOs on the sides.
There were some UFOs and dragons on the sides.
Oh my god. What a van.
However, the interior of the van, I actually really liked it. That was I actually really liked it.
Yeah. The boob van. Davis' favorite. Boob van.
That's for reasons other than the boobs, I swear.
So he got some pictures of it for reasons. I got some pictures of him taking pictures of it. What you doing, Davis? What you doing, Davis?
Admiring this van.
So
look,
those will be shown.
It's a cool van
on screen. There was the weed van.
Weed van. Smelled like weed.
There was the guy. He had his tank top, his knitted tank top with the Jamaican flag pattern sewn into it.
Interesting.
You can see right through it.
It was something to look at, I'll say.
Yeah, it was very revealing.
It had a whole bunch of stickers all over the back that were it was pretty obvious there was some drug use in there.
Mm-hmm. The van had stickers on the back.
Van
has
not the van.
Of course,
promoting
all the drug vans were in one pile. Next to it was the Ohio van.
The good old Ohio van.
50% sure that there were some opioids done in the back of that van.
Yeah.
Of course, couldn't be sure. It wasn't.
You never know for sure. Get down with opioids, or don't, because they're not good.
They're not good. Don't do opioids.
This isn't a drug PSA.
So, the raffle ticket.
Raffle tickets.
Let's get right back into the raffle tickets.
So,
free van? Okay.
Oh, hold on. There was that one van with the Confederate flag.
We can't forget to mention the classic Confederate flag.
There's a van
really tied together the Daytona feel.
This one was obviously one from Daytona.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't decked out with anything. It was just a van.
It was just a white.
It was just a white van
with
a Confederate flag in the window.
Yeah,
in the window.
That's great.
And the lady who was sitting in her lawn chair in front of it was kind of obese, and she had her dog. It was actually a really nice dog. It was like a border collie mix with something else.
Yep.
But the raffle. So, this guy who was emceeing on stage, he was really trying to keep it alive, but
he was trying.
he was doing his best. Poor guy. He had this raffle going on for T-shirts.
Not Vans.
Not Vans.
I don't think they could afford that one.
I really wish they had, because I would take any van, and then I would just fix it. Dude had a raffle for shirts. He had his kids help him out because he didn't want... I'm sure, like, back when my mom was part of the PSA...
It wasn't even... He would read out the raffle ticket numbers, and then he would have the kids read them out a second time.
Yeah.
Which...
It was...
I don't really know why.
You gotta make them feel like they're really helping and doing part of something.
They gotta
do their thing. The one that did the most reading was this little kid, a little boy. He was shirtless. There was one time he just read a completely different number.
Yeah, I'll show the audio clip of that one.
You have that?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, here we go. I've got more than one. I'm going to rattle them all off, so pay attention to your tickets.
3362.
No, 3662.
They're band kids.
366.
Not even nice about it.
No, he was like, he was seriously, no, that's wrong.
That's about...
That's what happened.
Yep.
On our trip.
The Van Festival.
To the Van Festival. Van
So,
Fest 2018.
Thanks
Van
for
Fest.
watching.
Thank you.
Someday, I wanna wear a starry crown.